Hello. I want to talk about China's peace proposal statement in many different paragraphs. I will put the link to China's peace proposal under this video. Paul found that yesterday on the internet. He was looking for that. He wanted to know more about this, what China thinks and says about this situation with the Ukraine. And he found it. The People's Republic of China has created this very elaborate, in many paragraphs, a proposal of peace agreement and how to go about this situation with the Ukraine. And he already read that to me. I found it just now. I looked it up and I read it, and it is the most reasonable and the most clear thinking, rational and peaceful and sane and intelligent approach to an international crisis like this one. Okay. And we don't hear the stuff that comes from other countries or that's happening in other countries or between other countries. We don't hear the absolute facts in the United States. Okay? And I know that they don't hear the absolute facts in Germany either. And this has been going on for a very long time. I know this for sure because I talk to my family, I talk to my brother in Germany, and their news are completely censored, completely biased. The people there are completely brainwashed and lopsidedly informed. So they have no idea. Not only are they lopsidedly informed, they get systematic bias from the corporate agenda against specific politicians or countries or governments, and for specific agendas and so on that they use as a tool. But it's been rolling up here as well. We can clearly see this, what's been going on for the last couple of years. Okay, it's very serious. This is very alarming. Okay, what's going on? There's so many thoughts going through my mind. I'm so terribly worried about the situation, what this is gonna cause. Like, do they really want a third world war? Do they really want to repeat all of these atrocities, hardships, the suffering? Do they want to repeat all of this? They want to repeat all of this for money? Seriously? Is that worse, to get billions of dollars? Are these billions of dollars that people pocket because of corruption? Is that worse? A world war with unimaginable suffering of animals and humans and the whole planet suffering? Species becoming extinct because of this? Unimaginable hardship. Famines, thirst, hunger, sickness, violence, civil war. All of this is included in a world war, and much worse. There will be a tribal system, and most people are not prepared for this. Okay, most people will be killed, and if they're really unlucky, they're going to be held hostage and made to suffer horrifically, made into slaves, and even worse, made into human trafficking slaves, into sex slaves, into unimaginable suffering that's going to be that will be included in a world war. I'm not interested in this. I don't want this to happen. I don't want your war. Okay? I don't want it. And because of that, last night at 1 a.m., I wrote a letter to Volodymyr Zelensky. I don't know if that letter will do any good, but I have to do it anyway because I care. Okay? And I put all of my love into that letter. I put all of my compassion, my love, my worry, my hopes, my caring for the whole planet, for all beings, I put into that letter. And with that letter, I have to let go of that situation, and I had to go to bed. I can't sleep right away, but, I have to meditate myself to sleep. I have to consciously know that I have to let go. Every night before I go to sleep, I have to let go of my clinging, my worries, my fear, the jitteriness in my hands when I look at the internet and I see the suffering of animals in the world, and I want to help with my hands. I want to help with my brain as much as I can. And I have no political leverage. I won't be heard as the ambassador of all animals and all living beings. As a mother of all living beings, it will fall on deaf ears. Okay? But I have to do it anyway. I have no other choice. I have to do it. I sign petitions every day. Sometimes, and in the past, I have written numerous letters. And I still write a letter once in a while. With my own hands, with my own fingers. Not just signing a petition. I type a letter out. Okay. And I send it. And in the past, several years ago, I actually wrote paper letters that I would send around the whole planet. But now more and more countries obviously have internet connections and email, and that works even better. And I hear people say, I keep hearing people say some really ridiculous stuff like, oh, internet petitions. I don't even want to repeat what they say. Let me give you the facts. Internet petitions are so powerful. Together we have moved mountains in this regard. Okay. Vladimir Putin is a very compassionate man. When things come to his attention, and as a group, worldwide, collective effort, we have brought to his attention the butcher tourism in Russia. There are people from around the world that are psychopaths. They go there and they shoot hibernating bears, wild bears. When they have babies to take care of, leaving the babies orphaned, many of them starved to death without the mother. We brought this to the attention of Vladimir Putin, and he signed it into effect. Okay? And many other things, many other laws in Canada, in the United States, worldwide, in England. We have made it happen. Okay? compassionate people, caring people can make this happen. Okay, we can make this happen if we put our minds into it. So let's do it. Put your mind into it. Put your thoughts into this. Put your efforts into this. Put your activism into this as best as you can. If you're a politician, my plea to you out there, use that. Use your office as a politician. Use your leverage to help prevent this war. Okay? That is my message to the world. So, peace and love for all living beings.